The musical Assassins is one of my favorites. I love all things Stephen Sondheim. The music is complex, there's lots to dive into. I also think this is a really cool piece about American history. So it's been a really cool experience to research each of the assassins and the parts that they played in American history, the way that that reflects views and frustrations of the time and comments on the American dream.
It was not focusing on the assassins themselves, but what was lacking in their lives that drove them to become assassins, to fulfill some sort of dream that they thought was noble.
I think after several shows together, Gary and I have a pretty good working vocabulary. We almost know what each other is going to say before we say it. A look from one of us to the other communicates a lot, and it's a joy to craft together.
He is the soft, nice, patient one. I'm the one that drives things home. So there's a nice balance there.
I love crafting song and words with Gary. I mean, in a musical, it's all related. The music and the lyrics and the action all need to be telling the same story. And so I think we make sure that we're on the same page with what is this moment? Why is this happening? And how can we craft the sound to reflect that? Where do things shift? And I think that I've loved some of the crafting that we've done together on previous projects.
We're excited to have John back on bass and Bill back on three different types of guitars and banjo and mandolin. And Ryan will be playing violin and Jill will be playing the second keyboard. And we have a new drummer this time. His name is Rich. And we will be seen the entire time. We are visible. People won't have to go, is that live or Memorex?
One of the things that I find really interesting in the musical is this thread line of the Kennedy story. And I think that the history of the Kennedy assassination is something that our audiences are going to remember. So I've tried to pull that to the forefront to find some resonance in an assassination that was very personal to our audience. My favorite character shifts every day. I find a new bit of history about somebody that I find absolutely fascinating. Today, I'd say it's Sarah Jane Moore because she's so funny. She brings so much humor to this show. In a show about all these assassins, right? Could get very dark, but there is some real humor here, and she's a nutcase that I love. Come see Assassins at the Studio Theater. It's going to be a bloody good time.
It won't kill you to buy a ticket.